Girls in Tech is one of the hundreds of Remake Learning Days events that occurred across Pennsylvania this year. Hosted by the Altoona campus of the South Hills School of Business and Technology, the event provided celebration, career advice, tech labs, and encouragement for young women to pursue roles in the tech field. Guest speakers represented the fields of cybersecurity, software engineering, cloud, and information technology. They shared stories of challenges and successes with over 30 attendees.
IT is actually more about people than it is about technology. I'm going to give you guys a real pro tip. All of your male counterparts are going to go into IT because they hate people. You're going to go into IT because you're good with people, and it's going to be a boon for your careers.
I'm a first-gen student. I had to work, and computer labs are a great place to get started. So I started working part-time in computer labs at my university, and within about a year I was working full-time. So it was just this natural merging of opportunity and they always say like luck is when opportunity meets preparation, and I feel like that's really a true statement.
And I went through student teaching, and a kid tried to hit me, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to teach humans, so I'm gonna teach robots instead. So I got into AI. I applied for an internship that I didn't think I was qualified for. And they offered me a full-time position because they said, you are overqualified, please come work for us.
And cybersecurity isn't talked about enough. There's we work with small, medium-sized businesses, and a lot of them don't know what needs to be secure. They don't know what vulnerabilities they have. They don't know how to remediate them. So I really like being able to be a part of that kind of process.
So I taught myself BASIC, and that was my first exposure to computers, and I loved it. And ever since then, I guess, so I was a little young when I started.
If you care about dogs or cats, go work for the ASPCA. If you care about healthcare, go work for a hospital. Go find what you care about, and then go find an organization that's going to support you as a human being. And that's where you're going to find the most success in life. We all have moments of self-doubt, but be confident in what you know. If you don't know something, go learn it. There are tools out there.
As soon as you mastered something, it's out of date.
Yep.
So yeah, you really got to get excited about learning new stuff if you want to be in tech.
Maybe they won't take me serious, but I know I'm a good person, and I'll have a competent conversation with you, and I know now what I'm talking about, and whether you want to talk to me or not, that is not my problem. At the end of the day, I'm trying to help you. I'm doing my job, and this isn't the system that I put in place. If you're looking at me some type of way, either because of me being young or me being a woman, or just kind of that hierarchy of like an older man talking to a younger woman, that is not my problem.
Don't be afraid to be a daughter, to be a mom, because you can still be in tech. I am.
Don't be a pushover. Don't do things I feel like I'm trying to appease somebody. Like, if I'm upset with something, I can tell you, and I can tell you in this tone, and I'll tell you cross the line. And that's what needs to be done, because people cross lines every single day, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman. And as women, we just may sometimes pull back because we don't want to be confrontational. That's not confrontational, that's setting boundaries.
Technology is really about people. And if human-computer interaction had been a really popular field when I was in school, I probably would have pivoted and done that. But that doesn't stop it from being prevalent in my life and my career. And I love that. That gets me excited. It's awesome to connect with people and help them and know that you made their day better, and you help them, and you push them forward in their journey and their goals too.
Once you have that basic foundation, there's so many different kinds of jobs you can go into. Like, if you go to, just looking at your when you were talking about all the different places you've been, so many different kinds of fields, so many different kinds of companies, so many different kinds of positions. There is no limit to kind of where you can take that basic foundation of tech, cybersecurity, whatever it is, and apply it somewhere else. You can always move if you want to, and I think in that of its own is beautiful. I think that you're always learning something new. If you have that kind of mindset where you don't want to be stagnant, I think that this is an amazing industry for that.
You do need, if you're going to go into leadership, you need to be able to talk the talk, right? You need to understand the technology. I am a certified ethical hacker. I have not hacked probably in 5 years now. But if we were in a situation where I had to work with my red team, can I speak the language? Absolutely. And so that's where, you're going to build skill sets over time. You're going to be more confident over time.
Connections. Do not be afraid to say hello to the person next to you. Ask them their name. Ask them where they work. Well, what they're trying to major in, what they're currently learning, being so open to having conversations can bring you so many opportunities that you may not even see for like 10, 15 years down the line. I'm being serious. I've met so many people throughout within this industry. I had the people before, which is what helped me get this job. It was through a connection, but also met so many people just from introducing myself and asking them their name and asking what they do for a living, what they're doing here today, what their biggest piece of advice, like stuff like that, just having a normal conversation. And then stuff will come back months later, like, hey, I remembered you from this, because not a lot of people do it.
If you like to learn, tech is your field. Yes, there are challenges. But again, at the end of the day, would I want to be doing anything else?
Dude, that feeling when you press the power button and it turns on, yo, that is the best feeling in the world. You're like, I didn't fry a lot of money on the burger. This is so freaking cool. Also, do you know how cool it is? Like when people come over and they're like, oh, that's a computer? And I'm like, yeah, I built it myself, crazy. And it's a bunch of dudes. And they're like, oh, you put Call of Duty on that thing? Like, what is it for? But it's just awesome. Like that feeling when you do something that you're, like I've been doing it for longer than I want to talk about. And I still, when I go to press the power button, I'm like, oh man, I totally screwed this up. And then you press it and it turns on, and you're like, yes, I know what I'm doing.
Tech is amazing. You can literally do anything. I know that sounds stupid and preachy and whatever, but it's like learning to draw for the first time. And like all the little kids making the little stick figures and little houses, and it's, dude, you can do anything in tech if you know how to learn, and it's amazing and it's worthwhile, and you can change the world. Do it.
Technology is great. I think they all got something out of it. We all stamped ourselves with the owl because that's like my theme and logo. You learn something. So yes, it was great. It was so great.
At first, I didn't realize that technology was more about humans and computer, because my main focus was technology in general and just focusing about that. I thought I didn't need to talk to people that much, but throughout the years, especially events like this, made me realize that, oh, it is about people, and community is still important. I can do this. I'm not alone, and there are people who will guide me, but there will also be people who will push me down. But that's okay, because I can do it.